Robert Fisk, veteran UK journalist, dies aged 74. Robert Fisk was best known as a Middle East correspondent where he reported from the 1970s. Veteran foreign correspondent Robert Fisk has died of a suspected stroke at the age of 74. The Irish Times reported that he was admitted to St. Vincent's Hospital in Dublin after falling ill at his home on Friday and died shortly afterwards. Fisk won numerous awards for his coverage of the Middle East, where he won 1970s. But he also drew controversy for his sharp criticism of the US and Israel and of Western foreign policy, covering wars in the Balkans, Middle East, and North Africa for UK newspapers over 5 decades. The New York Times described him as probably the most famous foreign correspondent in Britain in 2005. He was born in Maidstone, Kent in 1946. He later took Irish citizenship and had a home in Dalkey outside the capital, Dublin. Irish President Michael D. Higgins has expressed his great sadness about Fisk's death on Sunday. With his passing, the world of journalism and informed commentary on the Middle East has lost one of its finest commentators, he said in a statement after starting his career at the Sunday Express. Fisk moved to Belfast in 1972 to cover the troubles as Northern Ireland correspondent for the Times. He became the paper's Middle East correspondent in 1976. Based in the Lebanese capital Beirut, he reported on the country's civil war as well as the Iranian Revolution in 1979, the Soviet War in Afghanistan, and the Iran-Iraq War. He resigned from the Times in 1989 after a dispute with the owner, Rupert Murdoch, and moved to The Independent, where he looked for the remainder of his career. In the 1990s, he interviewed Osama bin Laden 3 times for the paper. He described him as a shy man and looking every rich the mountain warrior of Mujahideen legend in their first interview in 1993. After the September 11 attacks plotted by the Saudi terrorist, Fisk spent the next 2 decades covering conflicts throughout the Middle East, including in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. As an Arabic speaker, an experienced reporter who dismissed journalists who sat behind desks, he became highly regarded for his knowledge of and experience in the region. But he was also known for his staunch criticism for the US and Israel. In his 2005 book, The Great War for Civilization, The Conquest of the Middle East, he wrote about the region's history and also about many of the conflicts on which he reported, expressing his criticism of the US, UK, and Israel policies. Fisk married US journalist Laura Marlowe in 1994, but the pair divorced in 2006. He had no children. Journalists have paid tribute to Fisk on social media, among them the BBC's Middle East editor Jeremy Brown. It was taken from BBC. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.